Hey guys, it's Lala and you're watching Lala Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a video to show you guys the decks that I received in the month of February 2022. So go ahead, kick back, get you guys a nice cup of tea or something good to drink. We're going to be here for a little bit because you guys know I got me some decks this month. So I'm really excited to go ahead and show you guys that. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, feel free to go ahead and do so. We unbox a lot of tarot and oracle cards and just take a look at a lot of beautiful cards here. So definitely want to become a part of the Lala Tarot family, okay? So I'm not going to take too long. I'm going to jump right in because we have about 16 decks that I want to show you guys in this video. So we're going to be here for a minute. Get comfortable, lay back, and just relax. All right, so the first deck that I received this month, I'm going to start off with the Newy Oracle. All right, this one is one that I waited for a very long time. It was on pre-order for quite a while. It is by Alexandra V. Bach, and I also have the De La Nuit tarot cards. So this is one that I was really excited to see come out because I wanted to have the oracle cards to go with the tarot cards. Here are the backs of them. So they're really glossy and they're really nice. They have like this fairy tale sort of theme to it, each and every one. One of the things that I don't necessarily prefer about this deck is the fact that, for instance, this one says the Snow Queen, so you can't really get an understanding of the card without relying on the guidebook. I like decks that I can use intuitively, and I guess maybe you could look at the picture and try to read it, you know, intuitively, but it would have been nice to have some keywords or something like that on it. Nonetheless, I do feel like it's a very beautiful deck, and I love the artwork. I think the artwork is very beautiful. I actually ended up getting one of these for free by accident. Walmart sent me one that I ordered previously and ended up canceling my order because I found it on Llewellyn for 50% off. So I might have paid about $13 for this particular deck. Let me check my phone. I might have paid about $13 for this particular deck, but it typically runs for about $19.99. So I got it for, like, I think it was like 30% off, and I got it for $13.97 on Llewellyn's website. Walmart ended up sending me another copy after I canceled my order, so I ended up getting it for free. So I may just give one of these away in our next deck giveaway. So if you like this one, be sure to stay tuned because this one might be you know, gifted for free on this channel in the near future. So this is the De La Nuit Oracle. It's very beautiful. You get a total of, I think it's like 32 cards, so it's not a lot of cards. It's 30 oracle cards in a guidebook, so it's not a ton of cards. So it's a little bit on the smaller side as far as the number of cards that you get, but they're very beautiful. And this is one that I might end up giving away on the channel in the near future. Okay, next up, I also got the Goddesses, Guardians, and Gods Oracle. I love this one. When I tell you guys, like, I fell in love with this one from the moment that I touched it. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. 44 cards in a guidebook by Sophie Bashford. I am just in love. So beautiful. I did a full unboxing of this on the channel so you guys can see. This is the backs of them. Very pretty. And the artwork is just like really stunning. So I love the artwork. And the messages are so spot on. I love the little keyword underneath. This deck I got for $19.99 on Amazon. And the artwork is just beautiful. So if you like working with like your goddesses and gods and guardians, then this is definitely one that I feel like will go well in any collection. It's so beautiful and colorful. The artwork is just so pretty. So check that out for sure. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Guardians, wait, goddesses, gods, and guardians oracle cards. Definitely beautiful. $19.99 on Amazon. Okay. All right, so that's one of them that I got this month, well, last month in February. All right, and then next up, now this one, I wanted to do the full unboxing, but I've just been so busy, guys. I haven't had a chance to do too much of anything, so I'm a little bit behind. But I wanted to show you guys the Divine Beloved Oracle cards. Oh my gosh, when I tell you guys, these, I fell in love with them from the moment that I received them. They are by Tasha Silver, and if you guys know anything about Tasha Silver, she also has a couple of other decks I'm going to show you really quickly. So she has the Divine Abundance Oracle cards as well, and another one she has is called the Wild Offerings Oracle cards, which are both very, very beautiful. So she recently came out with another one that's called the Divine Beloved Oracle cards, which are so spectacular. So let me turn this heater off. Sorry. I don't know if that was playing a role in the background. All right, so but yeah, so these are really, really beautiful as well. You get a wonderful guide, a wonderful box. There is not a guidebook to it. Here are the backs of them. So beautiful, so stunning. And they kind of have like these little like prayers on them that I love, and I find them to be very, very spot on. I like how beautiful this deck is and how gentle the cards are. They are so gentle and the messages are so beautiful. I see myself using these with so many different decks that I have, like the Whispers of Lord Ganesha. Like, I love using cards like this with those. They're just so beautiful. Look at that. And I find that they give a very accurate message. Like, so whatever you need at the moment, these have been very, very spot on for me, and they're very beautiful. Let me see how much they were. So these were $21.99. Also received on Amazon. They may be a little bit cheaper now that they have come out. These were pre-ordered. I had these pre-ordered and they were a new release. So now that they've come out, they've been out for about a couple weeks or so, you guys might be able to get them for like $19 or something, somewhere along those lines. But they're very, very beautiful, and I love working with these for sure, especially with Tasha's other decks that she has. They work very, very well together. All right, next up, I'm going to show you guys another one that's really beautiful. And we have an ambulance that's about to go by. I always like to stop and take a moment to just pray for anyone who's in need at this moment. Whenever that happens, I do live fairly close to a hospital, so hearing ambulances and things like that is pretty normal for me throughout my day. So I love to just stop and send out good vibes and protection for anyone at this time who is in need. Okay. All right, so the next deck I'm going to show you guys is called Find Your Light Inspiration Deck. It's truly, truly beautiful. I got these because they fit into like the fairy theme, and I do have a fairy collection that I love so much. Love working with the fairies. It does come with a very small guidebook. It's kind of like a pamphlet, so you don't get a ton of information about the cards, but you get just enough. you know, you get exactly what you need. So you'll probably just get like a little small passage about the cards. But I think it's just enough, honestly, because here are the backs of them. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. These cards were, I feel like somebody's asking, I paid $18.18 for them on Amazon. Okay. And they pretty much have an affirmation. Remember, these are inspiration cards. So not necessarily oracle cards, they're more so inspiration cards. And so they have the fairies on there, they have some angels on there, and they have a positive affirmation. I am treasured. I am treasured. So you'll get something like I am or I will. And they're just beautiful to work with. Put this with some of your other fairy decks that you have. I will fight. I will guide. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love that. The artwork to me is just so beautiful. I feel balanced. So that's another one, I feel. I think these are great to put in like your workspace if you're working and you need a positive affirmation for the day. These are really nice to put in your workspace to keep close to you. I am gifted. Isn't that beautiful? So if you are someone who enjoys working with your fairies, oh, look how pretty that is. I am bonded. So if you love working with like fairies and if you find these beautiful, I certainly do recommend you going ahead and picking you up a copy, okay? Again, these are the Find Your Light inspiration cards, and they were $18 on Amazon, okay? All right, I'll show you guys the box in case anyone wants to pick it up. That's the box once again, okay? All right, moving forward, we also have the Into the Lonely Woods by Lucy Cavendish. I do have some of Lucy's other decks as well, I believe. I can't remember what the names of them are, but I know I have other decks by Lucy Cavendish as well. This is one that I end up getting. I had my eye on it for a minute and I didn't know if I wanted to get it or not, but I did end up going ahead and getting it. It is $25.95. I did purchase this on Amazon as well. As you guys know, me and Amazon, we do have a very crazy, challenging relationship where we try to break up every week, but I just keep going back. So it's really kind of unhealthy in a way. But yeah, you get a guidebook with it. And here are the backs of them. Very, very beautiful. I love them. These little creatures are so furry and so cute. I love this card. This is probably like my favorite little card out of the whole deck. It has this little spider there and little pumpkin, and it's really cute. And one of the things that I liked about this deck is the fact that it's great to use if you ever have those lonely moments. And they may not necessarily come often in our lives, but I know I've been there before where you really have these moments where you feel very, very alone in whatever your challenge is at the moment. You know, maybe you have friends and family, but no one else will really understand your situation. No one else will really understand your relationship. Sometimes people say, girl, just get over it. You know, let it go, whatever. You know, go out, find somebody else. But you know, they don't really understand how you feel. So this deck is really great for whenever you do feel alone. It just provides you that comfort that you need. And I love the images. The card stock is great. It's amazing. It does take a little bit to get over these little furry creatures because I don't know about you guys, but I'm one of those like girls who are like, oh, it's a rat or oh, it's a like animal, it's a creature. Like, no, get it away from me. But so they are not the cutest little things, but I think with time you learn to accept them and also really relate to them and their emotions through the illustrations. So definitely pick this up if you are interested in, you know, seeing more about this deck. I think they're beautiful. They have an amazing card stock and beautiful backs. Again, they are $25.95 on Amazon, and they're called Into the Lonely Woods, okay, by Lucy Cavendish. All right, now the next deck that I got, oh, I just love it so much. I really do. It's so beautiful. It's called the Love Your Inner Goddess cards by Elena Fairchild. And I saw these before, but I just never picked them up until now. They served their purpose, and they went in with a lot of the other decks that I had, like the Soulful Woman Oracle cards. I also have those, and these work so good with them that I wanted to have them. They are very, very glossy, as you guys can see. Those are the backs of them. They're large size, like most of Alana Fairchild's decks, and they kind of have like this positive affirmations on them as well, which I find very helpful. And they have a keyword in a very wonderful, wonderful guidebook, and I like them. I do. They kind of feel like this rock star type, you know, like when I use them, it feels like, you know, I don't know, it feels like girl power sort of cards. And I really like that, and I enjoy working with them and using them. I think they're very beautiful and very uplifting. And let's see how much I got these for. Sometimes I have like gift cards and stuff, so I might get them for a little bit cheaper. But these were not. These were $22.19 on Amazon with tax and everything else. $22.19. So definitely an empowerment deck. If you're looking for empowerment decks, I would say this is one that's really, really great to have. So check that out if you're interested in that. These are called the Love Your Inner Goddess Oracle cards by Alana Fairchild, and I did get those off of Amazon for $22.19. Okay. All right, next up. So we're getting down, we're getting down there. I got a few more to show you guys, but we're getting there. The next one I want to show you guys is one that I got off of Etsy, and I'm really excited about this. I got this from her name. I forgot the name of her shop, but you can just Google it on Etsy. It's called the Cry Baby Tarot. Here are the backs of them. And they did come with a box, but I took them out of the little box. It was kind of like a little cute tuck box. So I just been keeping mine in like a little organza bag, which I'm going to put a crystal in there. I like to use crystals with all of my organza bags. But here's the backs of them. Super duper cute. And here are the cards. I really like the childlike energy on these cards. Sometimes you just need to tap into that childlike energy. You know, sometimes, like I said before, guys, we need those soft decks. We need those decks that work with our inner child. And this one does it for me. This one was a little bit more expensive. It's $27.89. On Etsy. You can also get this off of AliExpress. I did notice they had it there as well, and it could potentially be the exact same size as well. It does have gilding on the side of it, so you might be able to get these off AliExpress for a bit cheaper. But it's called the Crybaby Tarot, and really beautiful, really colorful, and really childlike. And I like them. I like working with them a lot. Great great cardstock. I know this one was originally a Kickstarter deck, but even the ones from like Kickstarter though, they had a little bit of like printing errors. Like some people had more white on the sides, around the borders and things like that. So I'm happy to have received them now from Etsy versus getting them from Kickstarter. But yeah, so if you want like a childlike deck, this is great. I like using this one with the Sakoli Oracle. It works very great with the Sakoli Oracle. and a couple of other decks that I'm going to show you. Also works pretty good with that Love Your Inner Goddess oracle that I just got done showing you. I like working with it with those two. So this is the Crybaby Tarot. It has like ice creams and lollipops and stuffed animals and things like that. So if you want to tap into your childlike energy, I definitely recommend getting the Crybaby Tarot. Okay. On that note, we're going to go to another childlike deck that I have as well that I think is really awesome. This one is called the Pastel Journey Tarot, and I did do an unboxing of this one on my channel. So if you haven't checked that out already, go ahead and check that out. I do have a full unboxing and flip through of the Pastel Journey Tarot. Okay. But this one I got from the website directly for about $44 before shipping and everything else. And I got it directly from the website. I forgot, it's called like Bow Life or something like that. I did leave the description in my unboxing video. I did leave the link to where you can purchase this one, okay? Here's the backs of them. Super duper beautiful. You also have this wonderful holographic gilding on the sides. Really shiny. And here are what the cards look like. I'll show you guys. So another childlike deck. Maybe I was just in some childlike energy during the month of February. I don't know. But I love these. I really do. I'm so happy. Like I'm at I'm at a point in my card collecting phase where I've had everything. I've had all of the mass market produced decks, maybe not so many indie decks, but I've had so many different decks. And now in order for me to add something to my collection, I really want it to be something that stands out and is very different from the rest of the cards that I have. I want something to add to my collection, and this does that for me. I don't really have too many other decks like this other than the Crybaby Tarot that we just looked at. I don't have too many other decks that are anywhere similar to this. It's super duper gentle. You can use it if you were to be reading for like a younger crowd and you wanted to do readings for them. This one wouldn't be something that is, you know, harsh or anything like that. There's no blood or anything like that. So really gentle and soft. So this one is one that I really love. It's called the Pastel Journey Tarot. If you're interested in seeing more of that deck, then definitely go ahead and check out the full unboxing on my channel that I did about a couple weeks ago. It's on there, okay? As well as the link to where you can buy it and get 10% off. All of that is on that video. All right, so just a few more and then we're gonna wrap up, okay? So I had to go back and purchase for my girl, V Loving Crystal. She's awesome, amazing, and it's great to do business with her. She gave me this lovely green organza bag, and I purchased the Eye Candy Oracle from her. So that is something that I've been using. In addition to the Crybaby Tarot and the Pastel Journey Tarot, it's kind of like this little cute like candy oracle. So it's called the Eye Candy Oracle. I got it from V Loving Crystal's Etsy store. And it's super duper pretty. Who doesn't love sweets and treats, you know? And I purchased this one for $42 total. And she ships out super duper duper quick. It's so pretty. Oh, look at that. Fulfillment. I definitely would be fulfilled if I had that. That's so nice. This deck will make you hungry, so beware that you will get those hunger vibes afterward. So it's really pretty, really lovely. And I do enjoy using it with more of my, like, you know, fluffy decks that I have. I like using this with it. So really, really lovely. You do get your keyword at the bottom. I think she does send you a PDF guidebook that you can use with it. But what I do find is like pulling a few of them, you can kind of work with them intuitively. So I personally have not needed a guidebook with it. I work with them more so intuitively. So this is called the Eye Candy Oracle. If you're interested in having something like that, I would recommend that you check out V Love and Crystal's Etsy store. So she always has great deals going on, and she's a really lovely person to do business with, okay? So that's that one. All right, let's see, what else do we have? All right, wrapping up. So I also got this one off of Etsy, and I printed out the guidebook and just kind of made my own little guidebook, guys. Bootlegged it. I'm not the best. It's my first time doing it. But I did print off the little guidebook, so if I want to take a look at the meanings, then I can. But with this deck, you do not actually really need a guidebook because they're kind of self-explanatory. I'll show you guys in just a second. It's called the Creative Love Oracle. Super pretty. Got these off of Etsy for $36. And it is a relationship deck, okay? Obviously, February was the Valentine's Day month, so I wanted some love decks up in there too. This one is great. It'll give you a lot about like your relationship and where is it at, where is it going, and has a lot to say about it down below. So you really don't need the guidebook. I mean, you can use it, but you really don't need it. And it's nice. It's nice. It's a nice addition to any love reading, okay? Tell you if someone is just not for you. New love is coming in for you. Yep, so this is a nice one. And if you're looking for a love deck, I would certainly recommend something like that. Great quality, and it's only $36, so very super duper affordable as well, okay? Alrighty, so yes, intimacy. Ooh. All right, so let's go ahead and check out just a couple more that I have, and then we'll be done, okay? This one also did not come with a box. It came in an organza bag, so I just keep it in there with a little PDF guidebook that I printed off. I'll just keep it inside of the little, the little organza bag, okay? All right, and I also got the True, oh wait, let me get it right. So this one is called the True, hold on, got it wrote down somewhere. True Heart Intuitive Tarot. Okay, I do not keep it in the box because the box is horrible and it's cheap, and so I don't keep it in that one. This one is I got for $5.53. I think I had a coupon, not a coupon, but like a gift card or something like that from Amazon, so I end up paying about $5 for it. But yeah, so this is the back of them. And I do love the cards. I love the illustrations on the cards. I'm not so fond of the card stock. As you can see, it has a little bend in it. And it's really hard. It's not like a really flexible deck. Like once you get it somewhere, it's stuck there. Like that's where it's going to end up staying. So that's one of the things that I'm kind of like, okay, but I only paid $5.53, so I'm not complaining because I do like the illustrations. I just don't like the box. I don't like the box at all. And so I've been keeping it in an organza bag. It does come with a nice size guidebook, which is upstairs, so I don't have that to show you at the moment. But it does have very, very nice cards, and I like looking at them. I like working with this one. Isn't that nice? That's gorgeous. So it has some parts of it that I think are really, really gorgeous and nice to work with. It's very beautiful. Diverse deck for sure. And yeah, it's nice. Okay. Okay, so that's that. This is the True Heart Intuitive Tarot. Okay, a lot of people probably have this by now. It's not a very newer deck, but it is a very beautiful deck that I just picked up. Okay, Amazon always has everything you need. Go there. Amazon is bae. All right, and so I keep it in this little organza bag, and that's just where it's gonna stay for now. Okay, so the last decks that I have are just a few tug box decks, okay? So nothing too much, nothing too expensive. I'm going to start off with the bigger versions and then go to like the smaller ones that I maybe got off of AliExpress. So the first one is the Golden Botticelli Tarot. This is my second copy of this one. I did own it previously, but I ran through it. I ran through it so bad that I had to get another one. So hold on a second, guys. Let me put my phone on do not disturb since I'm getting calls like crazy. I guess I'm hot this morning, huh? Am I hot this morning or not? Okay. So, okay, cool. All right, so this is the Golden Botticelli deck. I got it from Amazon. It is like a little tuck box, okay? And I edged mine in black. The last deck that I got, that I received, I had worn it out so bad that all of the edging and stuff was just it was terrible. But I find these to be so beautiful and so pretty that I needed to get another copy. It's so pretty. Look how beautiful that is. It does have like the gold foliage on there. It's so beautiful. This is one that I love. This is a classic deck for me. And this is the second copy that I received. This one I got from Walmart, and I believe it was around $20. Yeah, it was about $20 from Walmart. So pretty, so beautiful. This is a classic that everyone should have. If you're gonna have a tuck box, this is one of those tuck boxes that you just want to have it with you. It's so beautiful. Definitely. So that's the Golden Botticelli Tarot, okay? And I love it. I love it, love it, love it. It's a beauty for me. Here are the backs of them if I didn't show those already. Those are the backs. And I just edged mine in black so that, you know, the sides of them wouldn't wear so fast on me this time. But I'm definitely going to be more gentle this time around so that I don't end up doing the same thing twice, okay? So that's that. And let's see. Hold on. I gotta put this back in here correctly because I don't want to mess them up. Perfect, perfect. All right, next up, I got this one from Llewellyn's website. And Llewellyn always has like deals and stuff like that. So this is the In-Between Tarot. I got the tuck box, not the big kit part. And the In-Between Tarot actually only cost me $12 from Llewellyn's website directly because they always have like 50% off and stuff like that. So now I have the In-Between Tarot. I have the Vice Versa Tarot. And I also have the Tarot of Oppositions. So I have all of those different decks. And it goes from in between this to that. I think that says the 8 of Wands to the 9 of Wands. Shows you what's happening in between there. This one I like. It'll take a little bit to get used to read from it. But this one I do like. Yeah. I like the pictures. Very different. Very, very different. Very lovely. The Queen of Swords. So yeah, this one is really nice. And I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to it and how to read with it, okay? And ain't he fine? Okay. All right, that's what you want to do? All right. So yeah, I got this one from Llewellyn's website for about $12. And yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I like that. Okay. All right. So In Between Tarot. Check that out if you want it. If you want it, it's $12. All right. Finally, we have a couple of little smaller decks that I got from AliExpress. Also tuck boxes. I'm going to start off with the Tanis Lenormand. I got this one from AliExpress for maybe about $5 or so. I'm sure it wasn't much. Let's go ahead and get it open. If you're somebody like me and you like Lenormand decks, which I do like Lenormands and I do use them, then you'll like something like this. So they all have the same traditional meanings. There's no guidebook. Here's the backs of them. Pretty cute, small. And they all have the same traditional meanings as the typical classic Lenormand. So if you've been using Lenormand for a while, then you know what these cards mean. You know what they represent. You know, that's the man, you know, that's the ring, you know. So you start to know that's the book because you've been using Lenormand for a while. So you know that's the tree, right? And they have the same traditional meanings. And I think they're super duper cute. You know, depending on what type of spread you're doing, if you want it to just be really super light and cute, then I think these are really great. I got these off of AliExpress for maybe about like $5. So it's a cute Lenormand, and I like them. I like them. Yeah, I like them. Really gentle. Okay. So just like those little bonus decks, you know, that I like to throw in there. Of course, I get my main decks that cost a little bit more, that are a little bit bigger. But then I also do get some small little bonus decks sometimes that I like to check out every month. So they run for about $5 or so. Okay, another small one that I got from AliExpress is the Threads of Fate Oracle, the Shadow Edition. I know that's a little hard to see here. It's a darker box, but it is the Threads of Fate Oracle. And it took a while to get used to because it doesn't have a guidebook. And this is one of those Oracle cards that you're like, I should probably have a guidebook with this. You know, I know you can go online and probably print it or download the PDF one, but I need something here I can, you know, physically touch. I need something tangible. It's better for me that way. But what I did learn after using them for a little bit of time, I did come to learn and figure out that if you pull a few cards, you can kind of get the gist of the message that's trying to come through for you. That tends to happen for me. So I'm getting used to them. I won't say I'm 100% used to them at this time, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there, and I'm finding out and discovering how these cards could be useful to me in my collection. And if I don't like them, then I don't like them. No worries. Again, they were only like $5, so I'm not worried about it whatsoever. But you know, I thought they would be cute to use, and if I wanted the bigger version, you know, I can go ahead and get the bigger version at a later time if that's something that I do want. Not sure if that's the direction that I'm going at this point of time, but you know, we'll see. The Weaver. So yeah, not sure, but you know, we'll see if that's the direction that I choose to go in the future. All right, guys, we only have 2 more decks to show, and then we're wrapping up. I told you guys this will be a long video. So sorry, but I hope you guys are enjoying it. All right, so the next one I have is the Divine Masculine Tarot. I got this one from AliExpress as well for about $5 or so. And it really took me for a loop. I wasn't used to this, and I wasn't prepared for this. However, I do think that it's good to have being a tarot reader, because you never know which client that you might get, and this one might be something that's you know, someone resonates with, maybe more than I resonate with it personally. But I do think that it's good to have, because you never know which client might resonate with it. So yeah, it's definitely different, I will say that. but I do think the artwork is beautiful. And I love how crisp the images are. Again, I got this off of AliExpress. They do have a regular version though, where you can pick it up. And, you know, if you are really loving it, then you can get the, you know, original. But yeah, so this is the Divine Masculine Tarot, and it's full of men. And if you like that, then, you know, check that out, you know? So yeah, I like them. I like them though, you know, smaller version, handheld size. So, all right. And our last one that I got this, well, last month, in the month of February, is the Teal wick tarot. The Teal wick tarot. I got this one from AliExpress as well for about $5. So I kind of just send them all together at once. And this one is really, really different. Really, really different. But for some reason, I like it. It's odd. I like the oddness of it. Maybe because I'm an Aquarius. I love odd things. It's like a puzzle. So yeah, I like these. I got them upside down, don't I? Sorry guys. So this is the Chariot. This is very different than anything else that I have, and so I wanted to explore the artwork and just, you know, see something different, work with something different. They're really, really light. I can't say I will use them every day, but there may come a time when these become very useful to me, very interesting. And again, it was only $5, so still good to have. I like these small decks too because they're travel size. You can throw them in your purse if you're going on a trip or wherever, you know, going on an extended stay for the weekend somewhere. Throw these little small decks in your purse and go, you know. So this is the Teal wick tarot, and they do have a larger size as well if that's something that you're interested in. But this is just a little small one that I got from AliExpress for about $5, okay? All right, so those were all of the decks that I got this month, or last month. I keep saying this month because I can't believe we're already at March. Like, time is just going by so fast. So those were all of the decks that I got last month in the month of February. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I know I had fun flipping through and showing them to you. If you did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give me that thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. You definitely want to become a part of the Lala Tarot family because we do deck giveaways and drawings and flip throughs and everything that you can think of. So definitely don't hesitate to click that like button and hit that notification bell so that you know when I'm back on flipping through something else. All right guys, I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.